Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my 5 favorite primers. I have quite a collection of primers, and primer, I feel like it's a personal preference. Some people like to use primers and other people do not like to use primers. Me personally, I'm a primer girl. And part of the reason is because I have really large pores and I like to use a primer that's gonna really smooth out my skin surface so that the foundation doesn't get kind of caught into the crevices and the pores that I have. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. The first one I'm going to mention is MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base, and I really like this primer. It's very simple, it doesn't make you look oily, it doesn't dry you out, it does even your surface, and it's just a really nice primer. So I just use this as an everyday primer. It's not like, you know, a pore minimizing, it doesn't have that purpose, but it really does work to keep your foundation in place, and it's just really nice. I just really like it. The next one I'm going to mention is by Cover FX, and this is the mattifying primer. It's a mattifying primer with anti-acne treatment. I don't have acne as a general rule. I mean, sometimes once a month I might have a pimple or two, but that's not why I like this. I like it because it's mattifying. I have kind of combination skin, so I get really oily right here in the T-zone, and this keeps my makeup matte all day long, so I really don't have to powder or blot or anything when I use this. So I really love it for that purpose, and my makeup really does stay put all day long with this. This is one of my favorites. The next one I'm going to talk about is by Pure Minerals, and this is the correcting primer, and I mentioned this in my September favorites video. I love this. It is so good. It has dimethicone, I believe it's called, and that is what your foundation sticks to. So it fills in all of the lines, the pores, everything, and that's what this is the one I'm wearing actually right now. And it just gives a nice even finish, and it's amazing. And again, my makeup stays put all day long. So this I highly recommend, and this is a drugstore. You can get this at Ulta. The next one is the Perfect Skin Perfecting Gel. And this is pigmented. So it has a little bit of color to it, and the color is called Radiant. And I don't know if you can see that, but it just blends in nicely with your skin. It blurs out your pores, it creates a nice even surface, and it's luminous. So it gives you a beautiful glow without looking oily. Because like I said, I tend to be oily, so luminous is usually not my friend. This is gorgeous. You can mix this with your foundation also. You can always mix your primers with your foundation, but I like doing it with this one specifically because of the luminous, glowy finish that it leaves. The last one from my collection is the Color Science Face Primer. I tried this because it was part of the AOL Beauty Awards and I was a judge. This is a skin bronzing primer and it has an SPF 20 in it. I am obsessed with this, and I'll tell you why. When you put this on and then apply all your makeup, you will walk out looking like you spent the day at the beach. Like, it's gorgeous. It's a very natural, I was in the sun all day looking bronze. It's not like, oh, I put on self-tanner bronze. It's gorgeous. I love this. And it works great as a primer, and it has SPF, so I mean, it's a win-win. And lastly, I just want to mention one of my other primers that I really like is by Makeup Forever. It's, I think, step 1, and it's the mattifying primer. I actually do not have it here, but I have mentioned in my videos in the past that I usually go into Sephora and get samples of things before I take the plunge and buy it, and it was something that I had a sample of, and I tried it and I was like, mind blown. So Makeup Forever has always been like kind of a favorite. Their green primer is amazing for, you know, knocking out redness, because I do have mild rosacea, so I have a little bit of redness and that's an issue for me. So their green one is awesome. It's always been an awesome one. but the mattifying one is really amazing also. So Makeup Forever, I highly recommend also, in addition to these 5 for my collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I will list all of these products in the description box below, but if you have any questions, please leave me a comment. I will answer them all. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.